Palutena was often regarded as just a flashy character and nothing more. Come into Ultimate, all of a sudden the character's sort of inverse now. A lot of people regard her as a boring top tier. How she's able to pull off a lot with a little in her kit. Nair, Fair, and Bear do a lot of the work. You see up air for your kill confirms dash attack to take the stage, and of course everyone lauds Explosive Flame for what it's able to do to offstage play. But a lot of what was learned in Smash 4 for that movement transferred very well with Froot. So sticking true to her colors, staying under Palutena, has paid dividends for her in this game. And fighting off now against a Pokemon trainer, I feel like that's a character that fights around Palutena very well throughout her the cast of Pokemon, not counting Charizard.
Right. And I mean, it looks like it's going to be, what does that say, SoulSur? SoulSur?
Wow, that's a tag and that's half. Holy crap.
Everything. He started out with the Squirtle, too, which is a little bit, that's kind of the pick, right? It's either Squirtle or Ivysaur. You never see people choose to start Charizard unless they're masochistic, because Charizard is just buns, right? But with that said, Squirtle is interesting because, one, he gets that, right? He gets kind of like that down tilt into, okay, well, what are we going for right here? And it can really lead to grab conversions, to throws. And on top of that, against characters like Palutena, who hitting a character like Squirtle on the ground can be very difficult because he's already very small, leads to being a good pick.
It's often regarded that Squirtle's actually one of the characters who handles Palutena very well, and is a very meta-relevant character. As Pokemon trainers often regarded as Ivysaur and friends, you don't get a chance to really appreciate the strengths of Squirtle. And this matchup, I feel, is one to really do so, but the spacing and teleport, he's going to be able to duck out. Unfortunately, that's going to be SoulSur taking the first stock. Going to go back on that Squirtle, and for SoulSur's sake, I'm hoping he sticks on the Squirtle, because Squirtle's able to take advantage of his small size, fast speed, and how often he's able to go in on someone and stick on them. That's the important part of fighting against Palutena.
And I think the biggest thing for Squirtle as well, just in the metagame as it's developed, is a lot of people just kind of slept on Squirtle because Ivysaur was just clearly a lot more streamlined in terms of KOs. I mean, look at that, right? Razor Leaf in the up air, that is free. You get that late Razor Leaf to hit, and the right DI, just boom, easy. Similarly, Ivysaur just has a lot of kill confirms. You can do into Vine Whip off Nair. You can do all kinds of things, and that's why people are just like, oh, this is like very obvious how this character's flowchart is supposed to go. But Squirtle, on the other hand, has so much at his disposal that people didn't realize until recently. And now we're seeing SoulSur put it to great use.
Like, this is one of the most meta-relevant matchups to show where Pokemon Trainer as a whole picture shines, not just in Ivysaur's kit, because Ivysaur is able to confirm the kills amazingly, as you've already established. But the amount of stage control that you get from Squirtle being able to assert grounded dominance in this matchup, but then also the fact that Palutena has to be a lot more selective of where she tries to control space. Squirtle's going to zoom around everywhere. You can't give him too much room. Palutena doesn't really have the best of zoning options. Fairly linear in what she's able to do, but we're finally seeing Charizard do something too, and his Flare Blitz!
For glory. We've all played it. Because it's like, at that point, what, you're on the verge of, that was a 3-stock, right?
That was
a 3-stock. You're on the verge of a 3-stock. You're at 100 and some odd %. You got crap ton of rage. And you don't really lose anything. All right, I lose a stock. I got 2 more to go. Oh, I may as well throw it out. Catches the down tilt, which in theory was supposed to suck that out, right? He's going to jump, do something from the ledge. I'm going to put out this down tilt here to catch the jump. But whether it was a timing or a spacing thing, just did not connect for Froot. And unfortunately for her, especially with that SD at the beginning, didn't really get to show all that she was about in that Game 1. So I'm hoping Game 2 goes a little bit better for her, especially because, you know, it's a lot harder to kind of clap back when a set starts like that. We'll see. Going on to Game 2.
Given the stage pick to Talent City, I feel like it's going to be a bit more of an even-handed battle. Stage, a bit bigger. It's worth noting, Final Destination's a bit smaller than its earlier iterations in the series, so felt like highlighting that a little bit. Talent City, it's on the big end, and a lot of platforms, a lot of room for Froot to be able to maneuver. I'm curious to see how she responds to the Squirtle, though, because SoulSur was able to put in the work with Squirtle.
Man, just look at him just dashing in, right? Do not really see a lot of fear here. We have the force switch to Ivysaur to avoid the juggle, and again, using the intangibility somewhere from like frames 1 to 20, I think, is how much intangibility that move has. But, you know, using it as kind of a combo breaker, right? That's how you steal turns. You read out a move that's laggy enough, you get out of that scenario and make it your advantage. We're seeing that from Soul. Oh my God! Oh wow! What?
All right. So I guess, listen, Squirtle wanted some time to play. Squirtle got his time to play.
Already right there, going Soul Surfing with the waterfall. Go ahead and see what else he has to bat with here, coming on stage with the Razor Leaf, trying to set up the ledge trap scenario, but a perfect out of shield option coming out from Froot to try and get something going here. And once again, around that once again, but already we have ourselves a much closer match than game one.
I feel like it's just more room to breathe now. It's going to be a lot easier for Froot to maneuver around Charizard. Why was that landing so safe? Are we going to talk about Flare Blitz being that good? We're not going to talk about it, in fact. But the way that Palutena is able to maneuver around on Town and City, I feel allows Froot to fare much better.
Why? Okay, sorry, that was just like a mix-up to me that I was like, okay, that was...
No, my ankle's broke on that play, too. Don't worry, you're not the only one.
Must come down, but not enough to KO. I was going to say, usually it's around kind of like 120, 130, depending on how much rage you got. That throw is going to be able to KO. But you know, one more of those. Oh, Squirtle's back throw. Both of these back throws will do it, too.
Everyone's got a kill move. Everyone's trying to fish now. And fishing we go. Up air is going to manage to clutch it out, but this is not nearly as safe of a play as game one was. As back air nearly taking the stock, but good DI. Keep it. Where the hell did he go?
Huh? Excuse me?
Yo,
Wait, what?
My man exited stage right.
What was that?
Spidey slinged the hell out of there. All right.
Dogs, bro. Where did he go? Maximum Spider just dipped. Just dipped.
Web sling.
I can't believe that.
You're out here watching MVCI right now. God damn. Anyways.
Watch out for that tree, man. Georgia the Jungle just completely tossing the salad and vine whipping into who knows where the Nether Realm. Weirdest interaction I've seen today. Maybe it's just something I didn't know. Maybe just held back. I don't know. But
either way, SoulSur brought himself back in an amazing fashion.
Wow.
Got the jab block to down smash kill. Very reminiscent of how you'll see Isam utilize Pikachu. I feel like that's how a lot of quicker characters need to take advantage of being able to use their jabs to move someone efficiently. And good on SoulSur for bouncing back in such a heavy fashion from such a precarious stock loss. Nonetheless, he's got Froot on the ropes, and she's got decent percentages on Squirtle, but she needs to make this time to play important. Needs to end out the stock before SoulSur can really build up any more damage. I feel like if Palutena enters that 80 to 120 range is where we're really in the danger zone against Trainer.
Here it comes again, and pardon me, there we go, force out the Charizard, and I think this is where Froot should be able to find the KO, but of course, because of Charizard's weight, was able to get out of the scenario, switches back to the Squirtle, and just needs to find the KO, not the dash attack. Was able to get shield up in time, jab.
Oh,
okay.
The dash attack, so he messed up the input.
Tried forward smash, probably.
Nah, another jab for down smash would have done it, but you got to be careful with that. Being able to run and then go for a standing option is fantastic in this game, but it's a fairly precise input, and when the pressure's high, it's an understandable miss input. Can't be missing those in these high-pressure situations, though.
Oh, hard knockdown tech chase, beautiful.
Oh,
we got convergence. You see the weight, too? Froot knew. She knew, but she was like, I don't know what I can time here to hit him after this.
Like, this isn't her first rodeo. There's plenty of Pokemon trainers in New Jersey.
Oh,
so
no.
She knows what's good with fighting against this behemoth of a trio. But she's doing a great job of keeping herself grounded right now. And by that, I'm not talking about her Palutena.
Oh, no. Flare Blitz. Don't even call me biased. I didn't care who won. But seeing a poor soul stolen by the Flare Blitz, but hey, that's why we soul surfing, baby. We taking that set and we going on.
Not like this. Oh.
Man. And that's 2 games in that set, taken in the exact same manner. Oh, you know what? I'm just throw a Flare Blitz.
Talking about how Charizard ain't all that.
He's not. Charizard is trash. I'll stick with it.
Charizard's special moves are his value.
Facts. And up throw. But
up throw good. Up throw definitely good. But them's the breaks.
Because I could see the cogs turning, man. Like, if the Wheel of Fate is turning, if we blast blue now, I could see the gears as she was figuring out, okay, this is the way I managed to win this. And I could even see there was a brief moment before where Soul Surfing was still, or at SoulSurf was still Charizard, right? Or SoulSur. God, I got the tag wrong twice. SoulSur was still Ivysaur, rather, and he was fishing for Razor Leaf, because if he was able to get that Razor Leaf, it would have been an up air confirmed KO. So Froot did a great job avoiding that. It was like, I know for my win condition, I can't get hit by this projectile or this set is over. He was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to switch to the Charizard. What am I going to do there? And she's like, all right, cool, Charizard, like, this is what I want. I got him off the more threatening, quote-unquote, character in terms of, like, dealing with neutral interactions. But just like that, man, Flare Blitz, doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter if you're Nairo, doesn't matter if you're the guy who goes 0-2 at the week, everybody will get hit by a Flare Blitz at least once in their lifetime, man.
It's a hell of a move, but it's going to land eventually.
Man, I'm so upset. I'm so